When we're solving our equations and we find that we have some with fractions, often people are afraid of them, and so I want to show you an easy trick to get rid of them. You simply multiply every term on both sides of the equal sign by least common denominator. So if we look at our first example, we have 5/8 x plus 1/4 is equal to 4. Our least common denominator is 8. So we multiply 8 by every single term on both sides of the equation. When we do that, our 8's cancel, leaving 5 times x. Here, our 4's cancel, leaving 2 times 1. Here, 8 times 4 is 32. We simply finish solving the equation like normal. We need to get rid of our plus 2, so we subtract 2 from both sides. We're left with 5x is equal to 30. We need to get rid of our 5 times x. We need to get rid of our 5, so we divide on both sides by 5. We're left with x is equal to 6. And now we simply plug in to our original equation. Everywhere there was an x, we plug in 6, and we check to make sure that we're getting equals, that it checks out on both sides. So here we have numbers, we have x over 6 plus x over 2 is equal to 10 over 3. Our least common denominator is 6. So we multiply each term on both sides of the equal sign by 6. Our 6's will cancel, leaving an x behind. Here, 2's can cancel, leaving a 3 times the x. Here, 3's can cancel, leaving 2 times 10, which is 20. Now I combine these two terms because they are like terms or similar terms, and I get 1x plus 3x's is 4x's, which equals to 20. And now I need to get rid of this 4, so I'm going to divide on both sides by 4 to make those cancel, leaving x, and 20 divided by 4 is 5, and just plug that back in to check. Okay, our next example, I have x plus 1 divided by 3 minus x is equal to 3. Our least common denominator in this case is 3 because I have no other denominators. So I'm going to multiply every term by 3. When I multiply this guy by 3, it cancels, leaving just the x plus 1 behind. Here, when I multiply this term by 3, I get 3x. And when I multiply this term by 3, I get 9. So now x plus 1 minus 3x is equal to 9. I can combine these two terms because they are similar. So 1x minus 3x's is minus 2x's plus 1 is equal to 9. And now I'm going to finish solving like normal. I'm going to get rid of the plus 1 by subtracting 1 from both sides. So I have negative 2x is equal to 8. And then I'm going to get rid of negative 2 times x by dividing by negative 2 on both sides. And I'm left with x is equal to negative 4. So I just plug that in to make sure it checks out. Alright, so here's my next example. I'm sorry, my check is running into the top here. So I have 3x minus 1 is divided by 2, plus 4x plus 3 is divided by 3, and that's equal to negative 8. So I'm trying to figure out my least common denominator, and I know it's 6. That's the lowest number they can both divide evenly into. And so I'm going to multiply every term by 6. So when I multiply this guy by 6, my 2's are going to cancel in both numbers, leaving 3 times this stuff. So I wrote it down right here as a distributive problem. And so here, my 3's are going to cancel, leaving a 2 behind times this stuff. So I wrote it down here. And here I have 6 times negative 8, which is negative 48. So when I distribute this through, I have 9x minus 3. 3 times 3 is x is 9x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. When I multiply this through, I get 2 times 4x is 8x, and 2 times 3 is 6. Now I can simplify this side a little bit more. I can combine these two terms because they have x's, and these two terms because they're both just constants. So 9x's plus 8x's is 17x's. A minus 3 and a positive 6 is positive 3 is equal to negative 48. So now I'm going to continue by clearing out this plus 3. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. I'm left with 17x is equal to negative 51. And then I'm going to clear out the 17 by dividing on both sides by 17 to make that cancel, leaving x is equal to negative 51 over 17. And then I simplify to get x as negative 3.